Hi, I'm Zach Anderson, one of the estate planning attorneys here at Valley Estate Planning. I want to start by saying that you have already done the hardest part. You're willing to wrestle and reckon with these issues around aging and around the fact that we will all pass at some point. Seriously, most people don't get this far. Just by booking that appointment, you're ahead of the curve. But before you actually walk through our doors or log into your Teams meeting if you're doing it virtually, I want to give you some things to think about that will help your consultation be as fruitful as it can be. We know your time's valuable. The first thing I want you to think about is outcomes. I want you to think about the people you love and what you want to have happen or not have happen when you become incapacitated or you pass away. You can think of this as the who, what, where, when, and why. Kind of like in grade school. I think we learned that in grade school. Who are the people you're most driven to protect? What are the assets that you've worked a lifetime to build? Where do you want them to go? On what terms? When is the right time for that to happen? And most importantly, why? Why is this on your mind right now? Why do you think this is important? Why did you come see us instead of plugging it into ChatGPT? Hey, I use ChatGPT all the time too, so nothing wrong with that. But why didn't you do that here? If you tell us the why, our team can handle the how. So that's the first thing, thinking about outcomes. Second, I want to introduce 3 ways to plan ahead. And I want to try to make this interesting and perhaps even a little fun. Dare I say fun? To help you see kind of where you fit into this in the planning process, we look at your journey as if you're crossing a mountain. Now, before you dismiss that and say this is too kooky or corny or hokey, before you go there, just humor me. Just humor me for just a minute. I promise it will help. So if your journey is climbing a mountain, going up the mountain might be stage 1. When you're young and climbing the mountain, you're building your career perhaps you're raising a family. At this stage, you might need something like a map. A map is a basic set of instructions, right? It's light and easy to carry, but it doesn't actually hold or protect any assets. It just tells the people left behind where you want things to go. It's a great starting point, and it probably puts you ahead of the curve of most people, honestly, but it isn't designed for the descent down the mountain. Stage 2 is near the top of the mountain. As you reach your peak earning years, you've accumulated a lot of gear. You might need a wagon. This is a way to hold your assets so that they move smoothly to your spouse, children, or beneficiaries or other loved ones without getting stuck in the red tape of an underfunded Alabama court system. The wagon is flexible and private and maximizes your access to your own assets. You can put assets in and take them out at any time. Coming down the mountain is stage 3. For many of you watching this, you've reached your peak earning years. You've reached the top of the mountain and you're starting the way down the mountain. You aren't focused on growth anymore. You're focused on preservation. You've seen that this stage of life is a new game, and you know that a long-term care crisis could wash away everything you built and put a big burden on your family. At this stage, the wagon might serve you best, or a different structure that's more like a storm shelter might serve you best. This storm shelter is a place to put your home and other savings to shield them from the storms of aging. Our storm shelter plans feature our Valley Total Protection Trust, our proprietary trust that our firm built for clients seeking to safeguard assets from the threats of aging. We all know the joys of aging, but we know there's threats to aging as well. This is the highest level of protection we offer. It's unique to our firm, and it's designed to ensure that what you worked for actually makes it to the bottom of the mountain for your family and those that you love. So start thinking about which way you might want to plan: the basic map, the versatile wagon, or the protective storm shelter. So, why do we focus so much on these stages? You may be thinking, wow, that was quite a metaphor, but where are you going with this? We focus on these stages so much because the industry standard is often just document preparation. Let me explain. The industry standard is attorney advice and document preparation. No guidance in crisis, no ongoing support, no check-ins and checkpoints to make sure that this plan is actually set up to work when needed. But a piece of paper can't help you in a crisis. We don't like the industry standard. At Valley Estate Planning, we do things differently. We don't just provide the map, the wagon, the storm shelter. We help you figure out what to do with each of your assets to make sure that your plan works when it's needed. We provide ongoing support, post-signing guidance, and regular check-ins to make sure your plan is still working for you. And if you don't believe me, you don't have to take my word for it. Just check out our reviews. You'll find family after family talking about the peace of mind that they found because we didn't just give them a folder. We gave them a partner for the journey. So, how do we get started and what are the next steps? First, check your inbox for an email from us. You'll see a link to a questionnaire. And if you don't see it, just give us a call and let us know. Please have that submitted before your consultation. You doing that for us will allow us to get straight to the heart of the matter without writing down your children's names, which I can tell you I, for one, am really bad at. I'm sorry I misspelled Tyler. I'm not sure how I did it, but I did it. We try not to let me be the scribe because attorneys are really not good scribes. Second, we want your visit with us to be the easiest thing you do all week. Our office in Huntsville is easy to find, easy to get to, and has plenty of free, flat, private parking for you, your family members, financial advisors, whoever you want to have along for the ride. You won't have to deal with parking decks or long walks. You just drive right up and park. And when you come in, we'll have a warm cup of coffee for you or soda if it's summer and hot outside. We're honored that you're considering us to help you be your planning partner. We really appreciate the opportunity, and we look forward to helping you.